everybody. Welcome to another session of Do Your Homework. And today's topic is based around something that's going on in various places around the country. People are forcefully tearing down statues or memorials dedicated to Confederate Army participants. And I've been reading some information, and some people are very patriotic, and some people don't have any sympathy for these monuments, memorials, statues, so forth and so on. My personal perspective, which is just the point of view, is that when we examine this situation meticulously, look at it very deeply, and what is going on is that people are awakening from the spells of enchantment that has been presented or downloaded on our minds by the education system. So some people have grown up all their lives and looked at these guys as heroes, standing for the great cause of the Confederate. But in all actuality, they are traitors. Jefferson Davis is a traitor, was a traitor. Robert E. Lee, a traitor. These men collaborated with other terrorists and racist-minded individuals to oppose the Constitution of the United States by forming a separate entity to fight against the United States. The Union was still identified as the United States. The Confederates was an opponent attempting to overthrow the Union. So these people are crying crocodile tears because of their tradition and support of the ideologies that most likely their mothers and fathers and patriotic Confederate supporting family members and community have downloaded on their minds as a correct thing. So some of these people don't even know what these men stand for. Again, Robert E. Lee and Jefferson Davis, who was appointed the president of the Confederacy. So they say that they do not acknowledge the presidency of Abraham Lincoln at that time, or those who were in support of the Constitution, Bill of Rights, so forth and so on, and they went to war. It was an insurrection. It was an attempted coup or overthrow of the United States by people that wanted to support the institution of slavery and to continue on the ideology of white supremacy. These people were psychotic in their thought process, thinking that just because of their melanin recessive skin that they were superior to other human beings. So, ladies and gentlemen, I suggest that you do your homework. Some people that is in support of the tearing down of these statues, these monuments, or these memorials, they don't even know what's going on. They just know that there's a situation of racism or, something that they don't like. But they don't know what's the core of it and the reason of why they are in opposition or opposed of these statues, memorials, monuments to be in the public. Now, I don't not condone the destruction and the vandalism and the destroying of these statues, yet I do comprehend why people would want these statues, monuments, memorial to be removed. So I think that it didn't have to come to this. And the governors or the mayors or whoever was in charge of those areas that had these statues there, they should have made the first move and had them responsibly removed from the public eyesight. Because this is not a new issue. A situation came about where though that people were able to exercise their anger of the honoring of such individuals as Christopher Columbus. I have heard they took one statue, threw it down, and threw it in the river. Yet, if the government, the governors of those provinces, those areas, would have took the first step, took those statues down, put them in a museum, or put them up in a place where the people that wanted to see these people, wanted to learn about these people, they could have went to those places and learned about those people. But not to have these people as a constant reminder to the people that were oppressed, enslaved, murdered, tortured, raped. Their foreparents don't want to see these types of things. And then we have people that are ashamed of the history of the United States, and they detest these things because they have come to a level of consciousness. Formerly 40s, 50s, 30s, 20s, 60s, 70s, a lot of people was indoctrinated with the lies of white supremacy. So the spell has been broken. People are awakened, and they are angry that they have been lied to, that this particular group of people was superior because of their melanin in their skin, or their lack of melanin, excuse me. So, you know what? The moral of the story is that you can try to hide, cover up truth, but eventually the test of time will uncover the truth. The truth will come, and it will have an effect on the masses. Just like the truth of police excessive force brutality and their license to murder, to abuse, to maim, to assault, insult, to be judged under another system of laws. Some of these things that we look back just for the last 5 years, 3 years, even 2 years, some of this behavior that these police have committed. If you or me or someone of our immediate family would have been charged with those same type of charge, we would have been in the penitentiary, the key thrown away, maybe even on death row. And this is the hypocrisy of the United States of America government when it comes to having equal laws and a justice system for everybody, regardless of their nationality, their religion, their political preference, their creed, their melanin excessive or recessive, the language that they speak, so forth and so on. This is supposed to have been the land of the free, only by a verbal agreement, because in actuality, when we look at the history, which is no mystery, of the brutality and the hypocrisy of this government and its criminal injustice system. Ladies and gentlemen, once again, do your homework, and this is just a point of view. I hope that this information may have been informative to those that have an appetite for this type of information. If I said anything in error, let that be on me. I take full responsibility, and also would like to be enlightened so I can see in a correct manner. Also, ladies and gentlemen, always remember, live your life on purpose, with a purpose, because it's all purpose. Signing off for A. Do your homework. Peace, love, and goodwill to all.